Hello, viewers. Good afternoon, good morning, good whatever.
Evening.
Depends, depends with where you are. But we are back again, and we are sorry to our viewers. We are very
Yeah,
sorry we took a short break without a heads up.
yes,
This will not repeat. So we'll do better, and we are learning each and
yes,
every day the consistency, the what, where.
yes. And also
Cont-
remember, life still happens. So yeah,
yeah,
but we are doing our best.
content, content creation is not easy.
It's
It
not for the
needs
faint-hearted.
it's not for the faint-hearted.
Yes.
Well, but we are grateful to God to have
Mhm.
brought us this far. So
Wow.
we are back, guys. Kindly check us on our social media platforms.
Mhm.
Between the Rams is our podcast, and so subscribe, like, share.
Mhm.
Like, hey, tuinue bwana,
Eh,
tuinue the numbers.
yes, yes, yes.
So without much ado, I would like to let Ishmael take us through the Disability Act of
2023, sorry.
2023. It
Yes.
looks weird to say 2023. I think we're used to
20,
2023.
yes. Iko sawa.
Yeah. So the Disability Act 2023.
Ah,
It's a bit deep, but it's for our own good, both
yes.
the disabled and the ones who are not
Mm,
disabled.
yeah.
So without much ado, Ismail is just gonna take it away in a few seconds. I'm Namkavu Faith,
It's my Lordem, and
and
this channel of ours is basically meant to create awareness on disability issues. So today we'll talk about a few aspects, just touch and go, a few aspects that are important for PWDs. And guess what? In this act, caregivers and parents are not forgotten.
oh,
Yes, just imagine. Yeah, there's a lot of thought that went to this during the creation of this act. There was a lot of thought. You can tell if you read through it. There was a lot of thinking, a lot of goodwill from the creators of this. From the time when it was a bill, there was a lot of thinking in the development up to where we are now. Yes, so hatuwezi endelea hapa kama hatujashukuru Senator Crystal Asige for her, her inputs and the role she played into
kudos
yes
to her.
into ensuring that we have this act
Act
uh,
signed.
signed into law by His Excellency the President Dr. William Ruto, and also to all the senators, to all the members of Parliament for passing this very amazing act. So sasa imebaki implementation na imebaki awareness creation. So we are doing our bit where we can. That is awareness creation.
Yeah.
Yeah. For implementation, it's a it's a
Process.
it's a process. It takes time and it requires all of us. Lazima kila mtu asukume kutoka pande yake. Us as PWDs, we have to push. Our institution that takes care of us, that is the National Council of Persons with Disability, also has to do their bit, come up with guidelines, so that this thing is implemented. Okay. Various cabinet secretaries have to do their bit as stipulated in the act. Okay. So it's a collective effort. But without much ado, allow me to start with something that is extremely important to human life. That is the right to health. Okay. So this act uh, prefers that persons with disabilities should be given access to rehabilitation services. Okay. Without bias. Okay. That is one.
Wow.
Sorry for that.
We have
Eh,
visitor. We have friends.
you have friends. Lazima tuwape nafasi.
I know.
Yes. Then we have access to sexual reproductive health services, just like other on equal basis with other able-bodied people. And this I feel is extremely important that it was, the act speaks about it. Yeah, because previously we've had challenges, especially from uh, female PWDs when they are trying to access reproductive health services. There are a lot of stigma around that, but at least when the Act speaks about it, uh, progressively, it is something that should be normalized. Okay, and then something also very beautiful about this is that it offers us, people with disabilities, access to medical care and treatment in all public institutions. Free access, let me repeat this, free access to medical care and treatment in all public institutions.
Let me ask you.
Yes, please.
Do you think this is gonna be into being, like,
Yes,
will it take place?
it's implementable, but of course it requires a lot of goodwill, a lot of support from the political class, which I think they have shown by passing this act in the first place and signing it into law. Yeah, so, and the fact that it is signed into law, I'm sure they looked into all these issues and they found that there are sacrifices that, you know, they are willing to make to better the lives of PWDs. Because we don't just want to live life, we want to live a quality life. Okay?
That's extremely important.
Yes.
Quality life.
Quality life.
So any persons with disability,
Yes.
when you go to a public institution to get your treatment,
Yes.
it will be absolutely free.
Remember we said implementation might be slow, but that is where we want to be. Okay? Our president, I think by signing this into law, and our political leaders, parliamentarians, senators, this is where they envisioned us being in terms of PWDs. They wanted us to get free medical treatment and medical care in all public institutions. Okay? So hata kama ni polepole lakini tena ichukue polepole sana. We can fast track these things bwana. Serikali hello. We can fast track these things. Sawa namna gani? Si namna hiyo? Eh? Yeah. Now and remember it's not just free medical care and treatment, but it also provides that this medical care and this treatment should be given with respect, with privacy, and with dignity. Okay? Very, very important. Yeah?
Especially respect
and dignity. Extremely important. Yeah?
It's very important.
Yes. On to our next topic.
You're making it look like more of a class.
Apologies. Of course, learning as we go.
Professor.
Yes, lakini kuongea kuhusu sheria si inaweza kuboa kidogo, lakini tutajaribu. Okay? So we have right to work and employment. Okay? So here, discrimination in job application. Okay?
In hiring, I think also
hiring. Okay? The terms and conditions of employment should be the same, okay, or even better, because we have a concept we call affirmative action.
Why? You know that there are some people who don't understand that affirmative action.
I will give it a try to understand affirmative. What is affirmative action according to you?
Affirmative action. It's maybe a rule that has been passed on or is passed on. In a haivunjwi. Okay. Yeah, that's my understanding. So, in a layman's language,
affirmative action. Let me try to make it as simple as possible.
Yeah. In a layman's
affirmative
language,
action is positive discrimination. Okay.
How? For example.
Interesting. How? Yeah. So positive discrimination, for example. Yeah. Maybe me and you are applying for a job. This same job.
And both of us are
PWD. No. Wewe uko sawa vile uko. Mimi ni PWD. Yeah. Alafu hiyo job hiyo job imesema for example, the requirements are 5 years experience, a degree, okay, and what else? Okay, and
5
maybe
years experience, degree.
yeah, and should the applicants should comply with Chapter 6 of the Constitution, okay, which talks about various issues. Yeah, so me, let's start with you. You have all those things. We're gonna 5 years experience, we're gonna degree.
Wait,
Okay.
babe, before you go so far, you know, when you say chapter 6, you have to do what chapter 6? I mean, like, Abu, just break it down. Like this chapter 6, what should I be having in chapter 6?
Chapter 6 of the Constitution.
You know, I might understand, but there's that person who is not understanding chapter 6.
Talks about issues of integrity, and then also gives guidelines in terms of clearance. Okay. You need to have like a police clearance, okay, certificate,
the good conduct,
yes, clearance from the Anti-Corruption Commission, clearance from HELB. Okay, there are quite a number of
that makes it better.
Yes.
Obvious.
But most importantly, issues of integrity. Okay. Yes. So let's go back to our description of affirmative action. I was giving an illustration.
Yes.
So the job requires 5 years experience.
5 years experience.
And degree. And you qualify because you have that degree they're asking for. You have 5 years experience. Me, on the other hand, I have that degree, but I don't have 5 years experience. But I'm a PWD. Okay. And in the advertisement, they have clearly indicated that they're encouraging PWDs to apply. Okay. For the job. And affirmative actions considerations will be implemented in this application. Okay. So now they decide to give me that job despite me not having the 5 years experience. Maybe I have 3 or 2 and deny you. Okay. Now imagine. Imagine, like in Sansa, we are saying positive discrimination. They have discriminated against you. Cindy, that's how you'd feel. But you might ask yourself, why have they done that? They may have done that because they have not adhered to the 5% employment for PWDs, which I'll talk about. Okay. But they are looking to get to that requirement. So wanasema since hatuna hiyo 5% na tuko karibu, labda tuko 1 ama tuko 2%, tukiongeza mmoja tutakuwa tunaelekea hapo. So let's give him a chance. Okay. So this affirmative action has to be documented in the advertisement. Okay. In the job advertisement, there is affirmative action and they're encouraging the marginalized minorities and people with disabilities to apply. Yeah. That is the only way it can be legal to leave out you and pick me. Okay.
No, that's better.
It must be indicated in the advertisement. Yeah. But we said positive discrimination. Why we are calling it positive is because it's for a good cause. Yeah. Unajua hiyo 5% tuko mbali. Sasa mkiona wanatuchukua wengi msione mbaya. Imagine we are just asking for 5% out of 100. Watu wengine wabaki tu na 95. Tano tu, sisi tunataka 5 peke yake. Si mtu achie tu jamani, tafadhali. Siko ubaya, tunaomba tu.
Andikeni tafadhali.
Mtupee tu hiyo 5 hiyo peke yake. Na mkitupea kazi, situpee tu kazi ya hawa Uyawoshe. Sisi bwana tuko na uwezo bwana. Tuko na uwezo.
Uko na uwezo gani?
Mimi sitasema niko na uwezo gani, lakini kama uko interested kujua sana, kama uko na kazi ya kunipea, DM mara hiyo. Tutaongea zaidi, lakini kwa sasa I will not delve into no.
It's okay.
Yeah. Lakini kama uko na kazi, please, tutafute bwana.
DM.
Tuko wengi, hata si mimi peke yangu, tuko wengi. So we've said there should be no discrimination in job application, hiring, terms and conditions of employment. Okay. Yes. And then the act also provides for a reservation of at least 5%, which we just talked about. 5% of employment of the staff being PWDs. Yeah. Especially if the institution has more than 20 members of staff. Okay. So for example, if it is 20, if you have an organization that has 20 people, 20 staff members, one should be
a PWD.
So nani kidogo sana.
At least one.
At least one. Hatutaki ni tuanzie mahali.
We don't to keep our viewers bored, so
if it's 100 people, at least 5 slots. 5. Yes. Wow. Okay. Another very important provision of this act, which I think has come in handy for a lot of us, okay, is that there'll be no assessment, okay, examination to establish whether an applicant is a PWD by the employer. For as long as a PWD akona certificate ya council, an employer hana right ya kumwambia aende afanye medical exam. Hebu simama na mguu mmoja tu, hapana, na mambo iwezekani bwana. Kama simama na mguu mmoja tuone, ama hebu jaribu kusimama, ama sijui ende ufanyiwe test gani, hapana.
That's not allowed.
For as long as someone has the certificate na iko sawa, but that is enough evidence that someone is a PWD. And then finally, in terms of employment, we are saying our employers, tafadhali, modification of work premises to accommodate PWD employees. Na tukisema modification, sangine it doesn't need so much. Mi kama mimi niko na wheelchair, modification inamaanisha nini? Hapo kwa entrance mimi ukiniwekea tu karamp kidogo hapo kando ya
stairs. Even if it's temporary.
Hata tu ya mbao tu yenye inaweza iko tu hapo nikujange naingia natoka.
No, mbao can be a bit nini. There's this place we went and they had this metallic. I think that is better.
Which they can attach and detach.
Exactly.
But at least I'm able to move around very comfortably. Yeah, that is an example of a modification. That is not very complex. Yeah.
This helps to at least accommodate.
Yes.
And they feel embraced. Yes. The working station, you know.
Yeah. If you are doing a building, why not do a ramp instead of doing stairs? If you do a ramp, anybody can use it, including myself. But if you do stairs, kidogo itaniweka kwa disadvantage. But still, remember modification, you have to be creative with this modification. If you have stairs in your institution and you have employed a PWD, what's the other option you think someone, the employer can try to make this person more accommodated?
Put maybe an elevator, a lift.
A more simpler one, easier one, less expensive.
Ramp.
And even better, less expensive. Give me an office that is downstairs. And ensure I have my car washroom that I can use downstairs.
Yeah.
Si hapo unaona ushanipanga. Vitu kidogo tu.
Production itakuwa sawa.
Vitu kidogo tu, kidogo. Si lazima ikuwe expensive. Msiogope.
You know, let me tell you, with modification, you know, so many people fear to modify, if I may use the same word to explain, because they tend to think the cost incurred
is too high.
It's too high. But we want to encourage them not to fear, because we've just said that you can do a metallic ramp that can be put on the stairs for the persons with disability to access. The mobility can be swift to access his office or
Another example,
to work.
imagine.
So don't fear.
Another example, if you employ somebody who is visually impaired and their job requires them to use a computer or a laptop, you can just install a software on the office laptop that enables, that is like talks, okay?
Yeah.
So
the way we
talks,
get to the lift, maybe it says the doors are closing.
So it talks to this person. Even when they're typing, they'll know what words they're typing.
Exactly.
Okay. So they have already learned how to use a keyboard, they'll just be able to type. Okay. If they it kind of converses with them, so that he or she is able to work, efficiently. And sorry, and it's just it's okay. And it's just an app. See, it's not anything complex. Yeah, so msiogope sana. We only need a few na hizi modifications, by the way, hii act imekupea hata imekupea some reduction. Inakupea some reduction on the taxes that you pay if you employ us. Okay? So mko na benefits pia, msione tu. Hata serikali pia imejaribu kuwa incentivize. Kuwapea motisha mtu andike kazi zaidi. And then now we move from employment, okay? We go to right to education, okay? Education is
key.
Yani hapo ndio hii story yote inafaa ianzie kwanza. Yeah? There is health, there is education. Two very important things. Because without education, hata tukifika hapo kwa employment, na we don't have the requisite education, the required education levels, kukuwa employed itakuwa ngumu. Okay? So this story of right to education is extremely important. To all the stakeholders in that sector. Haki msituangushe, mjaribu kuimplement hii act. Ndio tukue wengi kwa job markets. Employers waache kusema eti tumeadvertise, hakuna mtu ana apply.
But you're also encouraging persons with disability. Let me tell you, they could have advertised, but how many people know that this job has been advertised? And there's also that fear, of persons with disability, and I feel watanichukulia aje, nitachukuliwa kweli?
Where apply?
Those are there. So we are encouraging you, don't fear, come out of that shell. Exactly.
Apply.
That shell. Apply.
So that people stop using this excuse of tumeweka,
tumeadvertise to so many meetings, and that is what we get. Tumeapply, but they don't. So please, kindly, persons with disability, when you see jobs advertised, hata za gava, hata za wapi,
apply.
Apply. Me, I'm one person, I advocate for
we apply tu, uko mbele wacha Mungu. Wewe bora umeanza, do your part first. Hiyo ingine
as you trust
kabisa. So it provides that there should be access to admission in any learning institution. Okay? Sasa ukienda kama PWD for example, nimekuja kwa normal high school ama primary school, nimekuja kwa maybe a government primary ama secondary school, principal anaangalia naona we've never handled a PWD before.
About that talk of your experience, it will come out better because did you face something of the sort? Even if you don't mention the school,
of course,
it's okay. But
okay, I was lucky because my parents knocked on many school doors, but I also got a few that were not special schools. They were normal schools, but the heads were willing to accommodate me. Okay. They you remember the story of reasonable accommodation that we just talked? That's what they did for me. A few changes here and there. Put classes downstairs. Hata kama building is upstairs, classes is upstairs. But if I get to the next class, naiko juu wanaileta chini. And I continue learning. Yeah.
Like here in your side,
Yeah.
it has been very accommodative to us.
Yeah, hiyo story hiyo sasa tutaongea tu wacha tu tumalize hii kwanza. That needs
Tuipigie debe.
hiyo inafaa. Roho safi. Roho safi. Roho safi. Yes, wacha tu nimalize. Let me just finish
first.
So,
and even in this education, I feel babe, it's important that it should be inclusive.
Yes, in fact, the Act talks about access to inclusive education.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
That's really good.
Yeah.
You can take us through that.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean that a disabled person has to attend a special school. Okay. Normal schools can just ensure that they are inclusive. Okay. In their admission, in the way they build their structures.
In the design of the education system.
Yes. Especially hapo kwa design ya education system hapo.
It's extremely important.
Yes. But now, one might ask, but isn't taking a disabled person to a normal school putting them at a disadvantage? Sindio, babe?
For me, I don't think it's a disadvantage. First of all, we should consider the severity of the disability.
Extremely important. You're muhimu sana.
Let me use your example. Not like for you. In fact, I would discourage you more if I take you to a special school.
Maybe discourage is a strong word.
Okay, not
maybe say.
What can I use?
It would put me at a disadvantage, not in terms of the quality of education, okay, but in terms of my self-esteem,
and confidence.
Yes, and also me being able to interact with other able-bodied students and pupils at that time.
Exactly.
You know, it starts from a young age. When you start interacting with able-bodied people from a young age, ukifika huku jua ikusumbui, because you've done it for all through your life. Umeona ni kitu ya kawaida. You have seen you are able to perform ABCD things on your own, and also with a little help, you know. Think of it this way, okay? For example, if I was your best friend in high school, okay? You are able-bodied, I'm a PWD. Also, you as my best friend would benefit from having a friend like me around, okay? You would start seeing life in a different way. Yeah.
And actually, let me tell you, when I was in high school, I had a friend who had a challenge. She's still a friend to me up to today. We are very, very good friends. And I think God bringing her my way, maybe it was in preparation to me having you.
Yeah.
So doing life with you. So
kabisa. So making school inclusive, normal schools as inclusive as possible would also go a long way. Because again, doing special schools, one, is extremely expensive. So what to achieve special schools, those students and pupils who are extremely needy of that service.
Yes.
Though these others, sisi wengine wenye tunaweza kumodifyiwa shule kidogo kidogo, tuingie kwa normal school tusome.
Acheni uoga.
Hata kwa mzazi yako huko nje usiogope. Mjaribu hata one term, peleke tu one term.
Knock to those doors, knock.
Mpeleke tu.
Atakufukuza go to the next. Kuna out of 5, there's that one that will accept you.
Na kwa all the principals and teachers who are listening, give PWDs a chance. Nafasi. Ukiona hii disability sio very severe, ni kitu just a reasonable accommodation kidogo kidogo tu, take them in. They will do wonders. You will just see for yourself. Jaribu tu kidogo. Okay? And then you're also saying
you're talking about the tax exemption now?
Yes. No, I'm talking about still right to education. Okay. So even in this education, imagine this act still talks about access to sports and leisure through the education. Okay. So kama watoto wengine wanacheza football, hata sisi wenye me, by the way, when I was in primary school, I was a goalkeeper. In a normal primary school, I was a goalkeeper. Yeah. And imagine
you didn't want to give a shout to the school.
Lazima nitawapea shout.
Give them now. They need
Nairobi Muslim Academy. Hapo ndio nilianza kujidiscover. As I adventure, I did so many things. Yeah. And imagine it was my fellow pupils, my colleagues.
Wow.
Who encouraged me. Ingia hapa goalkeeper jaribu. It was fun.
Wow.
So when guys were playing sports, sikuwa nakaa bure. I was also playing, participating.
How did that make you feel?
Amazing.
Ulikuwa goli wa kuacha magoli.
I was doing what I could, but you know when you are small, the size of the goalpost is not also as big as. Yeah, so it works very well for me. Of course, grew my confidence. I also grew to love football until to date. I'm a big fan of football.
I have trouble in the house.
Yeah, so these things are possible. Yeah, and finally, tukimalizia, talk about very important.
This has been like a class today.
Poleni, lakini si mmelana. Ya mwisho kabisa kwa leo tax exemption. Okay? Now, before nianze kwa hii tax exemption, we've talked about health, we've talked about education, okay? We've talked about what else? No, just health and education.
Education and the designing of the education system.
Yes. So, before I get tax exempt, I have to first go through a good education system. Nimalize, okay? I get proper health care, ndio ni survive mpaka nifike hiyo age ya kuwa employable, okay? Sasa aim ni kusurvive mpaka ukuwe employable, kuishi maisha mazuri mpaka ukuwe employable, okay? Kusoma mpaka ukuwe employable, okay? So these things that we've talked about, education and healthcare, they are enablers to employment. We also talked about employment.
Yeah.
These are enablers. If these two things are weak, employment itakuwa shida. Sasa lazima these things have to work hand in hand. Okay? Sasa ukishasoma, ukishapata good medical services, umesoma, umemaliza, sasa unaenda into the job market. Sasa unakuwa an employable citizen. Ama unakuwa job market ama unafanya biashara yako. Barata kama unafanya biashara, you require some level of education. Yeah?
But do you know that those people who have not gone to school, babe, and they're so good, like they're just smart in their own way. So does it mean for you to have tax exemption?
No.
Must have gone to school.
No, let's agree on something. Yeah. Tax exemption occurs for either if you are in business or if you are employed. Inaweza kuwa vitu mbili. Yeah. Na ukumbuke umesema people have not gone to school. Allow me to correct you kidogo. Hata class 1 mpaka class 8 is school. So
okay, that those ones have not stepped. Remember that. Yeah, it's happening.
Wait.
It's happening.
For purposes of this act, tunataka walemavu wasome. Tuna hii mambo ya not
wazazi msifiche watoto kwa nyumba.
No.
We will come get them out.
Yes.
Take them to school.
For purposes of this act, yani mtu alitupitisha hii act, rais wetu abarikiwe. Kristo Lasige, mahali huko, barikiwa. Ukiona hii video at some point, reach out for coffee. You guys did a good job. Sasa tumefika hapo kwa exemption. We are saying income tax is exempted only after application and assessment. Vitu mbili. You have to apply and you have to be assessed. Okay?
To be exempted.
To be exempted.
So where does this assessment take place? Where do we get assessed?
I forgot one critical step. Before you apply and before you are assessed, you have to be registered by the National Council for People with Disability.
I thought after you've gone through, let's say for example now, I've been discovered I have a certain disability.
Yes.
So I go to National Council.
To register you first. Once you are registered, is when you apply. You must have a certificate number. The National Council. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Okay. Na thank God, saizi vitu zote ziko wapi? ziko e-citizen.
Oh wow.
Mambo ni okay, lakini this assessment has to be done in a level 5, I think level 5 and some level 4 public hospitals.
Yani in short, it's in a public hospital.
Lazima tafadhali.
Don't go to a private hospital to do assessment.
No,
it will not be accepted.
Lazima.
So go to Mama Lucy, Mbagathi, spinal
injury hizo.
Nini? Does Kenyatta do?
No. Kenyatta is a referral hospital.
Oh, it's a referral. Yeah. Okay, so it's Mama Lucy, spinal injury.
Na kama uko
Mbagathi and so far so good those ones. Yeah.
And if you are outside Nairobi, usihofu. Your county hospital, level 5 hospital in the county, can do for you this assessment.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are 2 steps. When you are doing, before you do the assessment, there is a medical report that will be written by a specialist from a government hospital. This medical report now, after you get it, you apply for assessment. Okay. So they do it in lots. They don't do one person. You go to the hospital. Once you done the doctor has done for you the medical report, you book for an assessment. So maybe they'll give you a date. Watu wakikuwa wengi like 10, 20, they get a date.
Call you.
Yes, now you go and do the assessment. Yeah. So this assessment has people from different sectors. It has the doctors, kuna watu wa ushuru because they're the ones who will give you the tax exemption certificate. There must be somebody from the council. Yeah. And maybe I missed out. I'm not very sure of the composition, but it's like
it's a panel.
It's a panel. Yeah. So they'll assess you, write everything about your disability down, give details. Yeah. So that when somebody looks at the assessment report, they can understand your level of disability.
Your disability is about.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So now you get registered by the council, and then you apply for the exemption, and then you get an assessment. Once that is done, you are given something called a tax exemption certificate.
It's the hospital that gives.
No, it's KRA. But once they sit, okay. Now you've already applied on e-citizen. They sit. So your results will come on e-citizen. Utapata tu uploadiwa hapo tax exemption yako. Not your results, just a tax exemption certificate. Ama uambiwe haukupass because of ABCD.
You can still fail.
That's why there's an assessment. Not failing in terms of
like you can still not get like you can still that's
remember. Okay, I don't know how to put this. Okay. Disability has parameters or measures.
Okay.
Kuna parameters. So maybe you will be given an exemption of a certain percentage, probably. Yeah. Depending on, we are talking about the severity and the type. All those things are considered. Yeah. But all in all, you will get your results on e-citizen. Okay. Na kitu ingine mimi niliona imenifurahisha sana. Hapa nimeumia kidogo. Niruhusu tu niongee. Inasema the act says in cases of permanent disabilities, the person will be exempted from future assessments. So previously, before this act was ascended to, we used to do assessments every 5 years. So you can imagine someone like me, I have a permanent disability, but after every 5 years, lazima nirudi nifanywe assessment tena.
It's weird.
Yeah. And remember, these things cost money. Okay.
Yeah.
Even moving around to hospital, paying the fees.
And they can actually see that your disability is permanent.
Even the report, the assessment report clearly indicates that
it's permanent. Now, they still want to answer, isn't that business?
Lakini sasa tumetoka hapo. Sasa huyu mwenye alitutengenezea act, hongera sana, hapo umetuokoa. Hapo now, so permanent disability, you don't have to keep doing assessments every time. You are just exempted once, and that is it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Last one.
the last one, devices, equipment for use by PWDs shall be exempted from import duty and VAT. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Gari haina ushuru.
Yeah. Na si lazima ikuwe gari. Even something as simple as this wheelchair I'm sitting on right now. Yeah. If it has VAT of 16%, for example, or it has import duty, it increases the prices of these wheelchairs, these assistive devices, so it makes it inaffordable. But when these things are exempted, makes it more and more affordable for us to be able to use. Because for me, a wheelchair is a necessity.
A necessity. Yeah.
I need to use it to move from point A to point B.
Another person a hearing aid.
Yes. And by the way, they are very expensive. Hearing aids
are damn expensive. Let me ask you, is it a must if we're imported, or even when you buy here? Let's say, for example, there's that place where they sell wheelchairs, maybe the electric ones, or even the manual ones. So if you go there to purchase, will it be tax exempted?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but from the way I'm reading this thing, from my interpretation, devices and equipment for use by PWDs, a wheelchair can only be used by a PWD.
Yeah, that's why I said if you go to purchase.
So, well, we'll do an experiment. We'll go to a shop that she sells wheelchairs.
But I don't sell
No,
wheelchair.
We'll go to a shop that sells wheelchairs or any other assistive device.
Yes.
Tuambie watupe nini? Quotation. Tuone kama watakuwa wameandika VAT kwa hiyo quotation.
Kwa hiyo quotation. But then, you know, when we tell our viewers about, when we talk about this and let them talk about this, we should actually go to the ground and hakikisha that these things are. In fact, I think we will import something. Hata kama tu ni, but for as long as it's you.
I've imported a car before and it worked for me.
Oh, it worked. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But buying locally, like for a wheelchair, I've never been keen enough to see whether they have VAT on them. But now this is something I should try.
We'll go to the ground.
Yeah,
we'll try. Same, then come back.
We'll compare one or two shops and then tutakuja tuwape feedback.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Kama ziko ama haziko.
Felix done with the class, Mr. Professor.
Sasa tulisema lazima tupewa a few institutions and people shout outs.
Nini?
Nairobi Muslim Academy, Allen Grove School, where I went through school. But all these are normal schools. I went through Nairobi Muslim Academy, Allen Grove, that in my primary. These were normal schools. But gracious enough to give me reasonable accommodation to do the modifications we are talking about.
Wow. Yeah? Well done.
Hongereni sana. I'm here where I am today because of you and the opportunity that you gave me and my parents to bring me there. Okay. Yeah. So high school, Malaysia school.
Wow.
Yeah. Form 1, Form 2. Kalimoni Senior Academy Form 3, Form 4.
Wow.
Thank you very much to everyone, to the entire team. I can't mention all of you name by name, lakini if you know you are part of molding me to who I am today, I appreciate you. Okay. I'm happy that I was given this opportunity, and I would encourage schools, okay, heads of schools, owners of private schools, government schools, principals and teachers, give PWDs a chance. Okay.
In fact, government schools should lead by example.
Yeah, so that others can now follow. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Serikali lazima ikuwe kipaumbele, lazima ikuwe
as a leader,
lazima ikuwe, you have to lead. Okay. Yeah, so
and you're forgetting where we are.
No, I'm coming. Tunasonga, tumetoka primary tukaenda high school.
Okay.
Yeah, sasa tumefika university. Yeah. The great USIU Africa. Oh my goodness.
I know.
I have enjoyed my time here. They've gone out of their way to ensure they have given us reasonable accommodation. They even have seen They advancing up to now. They have writings in braille.
Wow.
Eh?
Wow.
Eh? Amazing stuff.
Amazing. You guys come to USA. You're so many kujeni huku.
Eh? I've enjoyed I have access to class, whether upstairs or downstairs. They have lifts in every building where classes are downstairs. Upstairs, sorry.
The library.
The library. I can access any facility.
In fact,
the gym.
In fact, we'll take, I think, a video just to show them. Yeah.
The gym, the pool, everything that is within this university, I can access and access comfortably. And wherever, and they have a disability inclusion office that takes care of us. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to USA.
So if you have a challenge and you have a disabled child, or you are just a PWD looking for a university to enroll in, tembea hapa kwanza kabla uende kwingine, tembea hapa. Lakini hata ukitaka kwenda kwingine utembee kwanza uone, alafu kuja hapa mwisho. Please do so. I'm sure this will be the best for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. And this is not a paid advert.
It's not.
It's not a paid advert. I'm just happy to have, this kind of institution here giving us this kind of services.
Wow.
I mean, I can't just keep quiet about such a good thing. Yeah.
Wow. I'm a witness. I'm a witness.
Yeah.
And also to your dean. He's been so good.
And my lecturers.
And lecturers.
There are so many lakini. You guys, hats off to you. Hats off to you. The management of the school, keep doing what you are doing. You do even more.
The security guards are their services are so good.
Everyone is just helpful. Anywhere you go, you need help, you get it. So, to the management of the school, keep doing what you are doing. Do even more where you can. And even my wish is that the school itself, outside the MasterCard scholarship program, the school itself can also offer to sponsor a few PWD students to study here, especially from disabled, from disadvantaged families. Yes. Shule tafadhali, give them some funds. Kuja wasome, identify them, let them come and study here.
There's something like a race, I think, for
yes.
Yeah.
There's what can I call it?
Is it a run?
Yeah, there's a run happening this wait, is it Saturday or Sunday?
We are not too sure.
I think it's Sunday. This Sunday to raise school fees for disadvantaged students. Yeah, but even outside that, I'm saying I'm appealing to the school to sponsor the school itself, to sponsor a few students with disabilities to study here. And of course, special thanks to MasterCard. They have a program where they are sponsoring PWDs to study undergrad courses here.
Wow.
Yeah. So MasterCards, even though I'm not a beneficiary, but for those who are benefiting, I want to say thank you on their behalf that they've come here. They're enjoying the best quality of education, the best quality of service, and they're just going through this phase of life with a smile. Okay? Yeah, so this is the place to be. Kama hujafika USIU, ingia hii maeneo uone mandhari peke yake, mandhari, hata tuongee mandhari tu peke yake.
What's mandhari?
Mandhari, the environment.
The environment.
Ingia tu hapa ujione mama hapa.
It's actually a very, very cool place to be.
Yeah, so without much ado, wacha tufungie hapo kwa leo.
Yeah.
Yes, but if you liked our content today, if you found it informative,
if there's something maybe we need to add on,
if you feel there are elements within the act that we need to talk about, lakini pia let's encourage people to read the act themselves.
Yeah, it's important. So
ukienda mahali upate services haziko nini na uko na act, unajua act inasema hivi.
Refer to the act.
Unawaambia huyo mtu bwana, hebu angalia hii act wewe. What are you telling me bwana? Hey, I'm supposed to be treated for free. What are you telling me? Hebu soma hii act. So that we start this journey of implementation as soon as possible.
Yeah.
The more we talk about it, the more those people who are involved, those people who are given responsibility by the act, will be alive to it. Lakini react tu ikikuwa na tukae tunyamaze, tutaendelea tu kuumia vile kama kawaida.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So mjisomee pia wenyewe, lakini hatukatai kwa sensitize, lakini mkijisomea even the better.
The better.
Yes.
You'll understand it even better.
Yes. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the time. To our audience, thank you to our camera person behind. Thank you. He's not wanted to be seen, but thank you so much.
Yes.
To USIU, thank you for giving us the opportunity, the place, even to shoot this. We are so much
and access
grateful.
to inclusive education
and access to inclusive education.
Na muendelee hivyo.
A big shout out.
Yes.
To everybody in USIU. So don't fail to share, like, subscribe. The numbers are so important. So our viewers, please do that thing. Fanya hiyo kitu.
Bonyeza hapo kwa button.
Bonyeza tafadhalini. But we are so grateful. Until next time, God bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.